Hey, what's good? What's going on, everybody? You already know who this is. And it's definitely your favorite soulful child.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Circle back at you once again. And you already know I'm in my bag at the P.E.G podcast. Positive energy generation, man. And I had to go get some more hottest artists out there that's pushing the way, paving the way. And I'll be crazy not to ask my boy 4-1 Cool to come tap in the building. So,
Right.
hey,
Right.
how you doing, 4-1? What's up?
And I'm blessed. I'm blessed, man. How you doing? How you
Hey,
doing? I
doing
appreciate the
good, yeah.
opportunity.
Huh?
I say I appreciate the opportunity. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. It's always a blessing to have the big dog in the building. You feel me? So, hey,
Already. Already.
we gonna dive
Yeah.
into it. Hey, if you guys want to tap in with 4-1, and I'm telling y'all, guys, you already know how I do. Wait to the end of the podcast, and we gonna take a moment and let y'all follow. All right, go ahead. All right, cool. And if you haven't
Right.
already know, stop being lame. All right. Some of you guys want to be nosy. So if you want to be nosy, go ahead and follow the follow button. And we're gonna dive into my man 4-1. So, bro, hey, I see you out there doing your thing and music, out there just really paving the way, man. So let everybody know who is 4-1 Cool and how all this started for you.
uh, 4-1 Cool, man. I'm grew up downtown Killeen, Texas. Grew
Eh,
up in the grew up with the generation who created the 4-1 that everybody yelling and screaming. It's a meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Just saying I'm about my community. I'm about elevating and cleaning up, what I'm saying, the community and then, I put the 4-1 before the cool because as an artist, because my music is art. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's just not just art, but also, I'm telling the story. I'm telling about my life, you know what I'm saying, my upbringing, what I seen, what I saw. Not just my story, but a lot of my partner stories who can't tell their stories.
Mm.
And hopefully people can take my music and use it as a as educating as a lesson, something that they can relate to make them do
Mm-hmm.
better in life. You know what I'm saying? And just let them know, like, you know what I'm saying, because we know through music, you know what I'm saying, music it's a healing, it's
Yeah.
medicating. It
Yeah.
all depends on how you receive it, what you listen to, and how you take in what you hear. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, but yeah, that's 4-1 Cool. You know what I'm saying? Just repping where I'm from, my area, and cool just basically defines my character, my personality, my spirit, my mind. You know what I'm saying? Calm, contained, controlled,
Yeah.
peaceful. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
all. You know
And
what
you
I'm
got a
saying?
cool vibe, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you very,
Right,
very peaceful, very approachable.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's very important when you have a name like that to
right.
basically represent the name, be a part of the name, man. And how would you say growing up in Killeen at that time, actually trying to make wave and everybody's part of the 4-1s, but you actually
Right.
being a hitter, making impact. What would you say that you learned the most learning in that generation?
What I learned the most coming up, it's teach me how to remain humble
Mm,
and taught me how to survive, to never get big headed, make me very understanding, and and just use my experiences as a tool, you know what I mean, to help
yeah,
others,
yeah,
relate to others, understand others, because I know people like us from the fold, you know what I'm saying, even including people from Marlboro Heights, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people look at it like, oh, because you got other neighborhoods, and a lot of people from my community, they feel like uh people from other communities don't experience what we experience, which to a certain degree, yeah, it's true. But
yeah,
then at the same time, I gotta understand it too. That's because somebody might stay in Willow, somebody might stay in Lone Branch, somebody might stay. That don't mean they don't go through the same struggles that we go through.
mm-hmm,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it taught me how to just be a survivor, humble, relate to other people, build with other people. You know what I'm saying? Connect with other people, understand other people, because we all pushing the same goal. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Even though we from one community, but it's clean.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, how would you explain that with people that's not from Clean? Because there's a lot of people that actually come. It's the military base right here. How would you
Right.
actually explain that to people when they hear 4-1? How do you actually say where did he get that name from? Where's the 4-1 coming from? What
I
would
tell
you?
them the 4-1 comes from downtown Killeen area, the zip code 76541.
Okay.
When I was growing up back in the mid '90s, late '90s downtown, you know, my brothers and my oldest brother Boot. A lot of people know him from my generation and above. They call him OG Boot. My brother Boo. You had guys like One Gun, Free. He could also go by Menace, Free Menace. He got the 40 to life on the charge that have you got to be around Killeen. Got no Killeen history. You got
Yeah.
Ray Son, Sharif Richardson,
Yeah.
who go by the Hood Boss. You know what I'm saying? You got Eric Davis, R.I.P. Magic. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Got killed right there in front of his house. But you had guys like them who organized the hood, came together and organized the hood. And when we created the 4-1, because we didn't have a name for our neighborhood in those times. All you heard was about Marlboro Heights, had the Glen, Willow Springs, Long Branch. But back in those days, they didn't have a solidified name for for our neighborhood. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So they took those numbers and put knowledge behind it, because within the hood we stopped the gang banging, came
Mm.
together as a community, because back then people were just claiming they blocks, they sets, they
Yeah.
hoods. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we say we stopping the gang banging, and we gonna come together, make the color green, because we're about bread. But when we say we're about bread, we saying we're about bread too, because we all struggling. We
Mhm.
grew up like I'm one of them guys who actually slept in the car. You know what I'm saying? Slept under a bridge and going to middle school, sleeping at my mom and them. We losing our house and because things that she was going through and other things like going to school, catching cabs and sleeping in hotels, wearing the same clothes, coming home from school with no food in the refrigerator and the lights off and the water off. And I'm going to my friend's house and his mama and his grandmama looking out for me and my mama. But it's not just me. A lot of my partners was like this. So we started hustling. But so from the money from hustling, we wanted to open up businesses and then, but also give back to the community. Like I think we was one of the first neighborhoods to where we had an agreement with KPD, but not just KPD, but also the school police. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, man, it was like we put knowledge behind it. With the 4 stood for D. You know what I'm saying? Our district. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And the 1
Yeah.
was for A. You know what I'm saying? Our area or our district assembly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We come together. We'll assemble together as a family. Put our gangs, whatever, if you was Blood, Crip, Vice Lord, Lat King, whatever you was, we put that to the side and stood together as a forefront for our community, rep our community, try to change our community and build our community. So yeah, that's what I tell a person when they ask what the 4-1 come from and what it means. That's true facts, that's true history. You got a lot of people yelling that they 4-1, claiming that they 4-1 this, guys, governors, kings, this and this and that. But
Hey.
they weren't on that front line with us. You get what I'm saying? We had to
Yeah.
stood on that. I was one of them young dudes. I was the baby of my generation. You get what I'm saying? We
You
had
know.
meetings. You get what I'm saying? Like it was a
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot of people claim that, but they went on that front line with us, putting in that work for to get this name established, respected, and acknowledged. But hey, it's all love at the end of the day. But you know what I'm saying? It's real history to this. It's blood, sweat, and tears behind this, baby.
Yeah. I fucks
You
with
know
that,
what I'm
yo.
saying?
Shout out to all the 4-1s, man. Cause
Right.
like you said, you come to Killeen, you say 4-1, people gonna like, okay, I know exactly what you talking about. And that so it was just like, there's definitely more attraction coming to Killeen. And if that type of impact is around Killeen, people should know about that, not just the
Right.
negative part of it. Because like I said, the military base is right there. So a lot of times
Right.
the community can get overshadowed by the craziness that's happened on post itself, and you living here, you grew up here,
Yeah.
you know
Right.
the time,
And the fun fact, we had branches in the military. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
The 4-4. We had the Comanche, the Kuma Benners. There's people in the military that allied with us. You get what I'm saying? And came to the meetings. You know what I'm saying? And they seen the real. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like we were so established. We used to have our meetings at China Buffet, Peter Piper Pizza. To my tables reserved, they gave us food. I'm talking about, man, it was a beautiful thing.
yeah.
But a lot of us got locked up. Some died. We come home, and the next generation they ain't kept it going. But
Yeah.
but we trying to get it back together, and we express that a lot through our music. That's why y'all got to check out a few songs like 4-1 Potential. Like my
Mm,
brother, he got a song called Swamp Boys.
mm.
He just put out in the last few weeks, man. You got to really listen to that
Yeah,
song.
let's do it.
Got to really listen to that song, man. He's speaking some history and some facts in that.
And then you also too speaks a lot of history and facts within your song. You also had
Right.
a song that was featured to the podcast, the intro to your hit album. So let's actually
Right.
talk about that. Like, go ahead, let everybody know about that intro. What was the reason you actually doing it? Because my favorite part, like,
Right.
yeah, nigga said, I've been boiling in the pot like a neck ball. Hey.
Right. Say that intro was like you say, my introduction back on the rap scene, letting people know, you know what I'm saying? I've been sitting here because I really gave up on the rap when I got out of prison. But when I came home, because I felt like I was getting of age, you know what I'm saying? And but when I came home, like before my brother got killed by KPD in a no knock warrant, him and a few other my family members and a lot of close partners of mine, they was like telling me, like, man, you need to get back on that music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So but I've been tapped in with the other artists, watching them do their thing. So I just been sitting back and I started reaching out to people. Killeen. It's like, I don't know. It's like it's a lot of people in Killeen, man. They be acting like they for the city,
Yeah.
but then it's really it's a lot of ego tripping. Everybody want to be
Mm-hmm.
better than the next man. Everybody want to be the man. So I was reaching out, trying to network with people that deal with the city, trying to build a united front. And you know what I'm saying? But some people that what I'm saying, that I reached out to, I thought we was probably could network, and do some things, really kind
Yeah.
of shun me. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So why? Because you know what I'm saying, I don't know, because I ain't really know too much about the game. So I
Mm-hmm.
start educating myself. So while I'm sitting back hearing people say this and this and that, I'm boiling. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then y'all looked over me. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
facts. That's
You
facts.
know what I'm saying? 4-1 niggas on top with me and Big Spade, that's a hood classic.
Mm.
That's a city classic. Don't act like y'all don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know who I am. You know
Thanks.
what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who I am. So, that's why I say I've been in the pot boiling like a net bone. I'm a piss stain mattress. I'm not going to get slept on.
Hey,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
bad.
When I say I'm cooked up, you niggas stepped on, meaning I'm raw. You niggas cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm really
Yeah.
him from out the city, out the streets. A lot of you niggas cut. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You niggas ain't, a lot of y'all ain't wrong, but hey, I ain't even tripping on that. I'd rather put that to the side. We know who is who, but hey, let's work together and come up together and put a spotlight on the city so some of these A&Rs and these record labels come down, you know what I'm saying, putting that bag behind people. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
who, I don't gotta blow up first. I just want to see somebody else blow up. And if I can
Exactly.
help somebody blow up, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Thanks.
tripping.
Look, because
You know what
like
I'm
you
saying?
said, that's how you know you blessed, man. When you want to take somebody else and let them see it, like, bro, it ain't
Right,
gonna be through me. And that's what's gonna change Killeen. That's what's gonna change it.
right,
Like you said, the way you pushing it, the way you
right,
impacting it. And bro, like you said, you got weight. It ain't like you ain't got weight. Cause
right,
I was speaking on you to someone, and I was like, man, that nigga 41 cool. Well, that's my boy. They was like, you know, 41? You ain't even from
right,
here. I was like, don't worry about
right,
it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry
right,
about it. I know 41.
right,
You know, like, which one? I'm like, 41 cool. They're like, ah shit, ah shit.
right,
I know it got
right,
way behind it, you know what I'm saying? Just to get somebody stopping their track, like, oh shit, how you know him? Don't worry about it.
right.
That's bro. So I
That's
fuck
why I
with that.
start throwing the events. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. I throw events too. Let the local artists in the city know, the upcoming artists in the city know. Like, look, a lot of people might want to charge y'all to come perform and do all this and that. Look,
Yeah.
I'm a rent the building. I'm gonna throw the party. All you gotta do is come up and bring your crowd. That's to let you know the same time and money that I'm putting behind myself, I'm willing to do that behind you. Because
Mm.
one of us, somebody gonna make it. Not just one of us. It's gonna be a few of us, even if it ain't me. But like I said, if I can help, that's why I throw the showcases. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Free of charge. Ain't nobody got to pay me to perform like a lot of other these cats do.
And
Make
that's
all this
like
pay.
you said, that's
You know
new.
what I'm saying?
They want you to charge you tenant door, charge you to perform, charge you like there. By the time you
Right,
charging me, I'm tapped the fuck out at this point.
right.
Got to
I'm saying
scupper
we
for
all
gas money to get
right,
them.
right.
Yeah.
We all trying to come up and eat. You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying?
Thanks. I fuck with that. So yeah, make sure y'all go
Right.
tap out to that intro. It's definitely dope.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, if you didn't know, my boy said he been sitting in the pot cooking like a neck ball, bro. So
Right,
go tap into it, man. And what are some things you
right,
can tell people that's doing that see you? You know, guys in the streets or not, they don't even necessarily gotta be in the streets, but they see you and they're like, man, I want to get my music out there. I want to do at parties. I want to throw showcases. Like, what would be the advice that you tell them that would help them move to the next step?
I say my advice is like, man, it ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Ah.
ain't nothing to but to do it. That's what I started. But me and my partners, that's what we just did. Like, okay, y'all don't want to let us in. We're gonna start doing it ourselves. But we gonna show love when we doing it. We ain't charging nobody nothing. But hey, I'm down for the collabs working together, man. I don't care what hood you from. If you gang banging with set you claim, I don't care about none of that. Who you beefing up with, I don't care about none of that. I'm a grown man chasing a dream. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you can't get nowhere plexed up and divided. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if people want to work, you want to do songs, you want to come together, throw parties. If you want to come together and hit another city, out of town in Texas or out of state, man, we can do all that. Just to put us all on the map. We can do all that because that's what they really want to see.
That's what they want to see,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't want to see it divided, bro. But it's
Right.
easier for people to see you divided because think about it. If the Wu-Tang Clan was divided, bro, it wouldn't be a Wu-Tang Clan.
Right.
Think about it, like the back in the day, that's what they used to do to get seen. It was like a group of them, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just one person doing it by itself. So I do love what you're doing. It's basically going back to the old school, nigga. It's not just me, it's all of us. If you get sick, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Your blessings gonna come regardless. So I fuck with that. I really. So what's some future projects you got coming up within your music, within you doing these events? What you got going on?
I got some more events. Matter of fact, one of your people I'm finna put in. I can't think of his name because we just started following each other on Instagram, but he reached out to me and spoke with you. But yeah, but I got another event coming up. It's gonna be around. It might be on the 15th of October, but me and one of my partners working on something with Club Energy. I'm working with and I'm talking to a few people at Club Players. You know, I like to do stuff at different venues, but I still got the Rose's Event Studios. That I'm still gonna be doing things at. And I'm networking with some promoters out of Dallas to get some Killeen artists down there. We still just try to get the dates down, so I won't interfere with the things that they already got going on certain days. But I just dropped a video yesterday called Mofo and Me with my boy Cook 'em Up Jew. And a lot of people don't know we was linking up to do a feature, but then he spit that song to me. It was really his song, but he was like, man, you know what, you can have it. So the hook and his verse, I just threw a hook on it. I mean, a verse on it. He gave me this, and he was like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's basically, yeah, that's your song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the meaning of the song called Mofo and Me was just basically, you know, he from Long Branch, but he had ties through my pot. Well, we was all cool. You know what I'm saying? Our hood used to place with them back in the day, but then you know we got cool, came like family and stuff. And my partner Big Rowdy, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Roger Sterling. You know, he was paying homage to cats like Roger Sterling. My partner Calvin Williams, they call him Cash from the Fold. You know what I'm saying? Flipping stuff. You know what I'm saying? Of what he didn't learn from them and how what they showed them how it went down in the fold, but then they stayed in the fold for a little period of time too. Yeah. And you know, they lived out here and did some of the things that, you know what I'm saying, from us from the hood did. You know what I'm saying? From the grind to the hustle to the gangster shit and all. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but if it weren't for partners like my brother Big Riley, you know what I'm saying, that probably would have never happened. So we did a song and we just finally did a video, and I just dropped it yesterday. It's on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, 41 Cool Swamp YouTube channel. Y'all can check that out, like, share. And I'm working on, and I've been doing a lot of features lately. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of songs that I had written that I ain't put down yet, but I'm finna get ready to put it down. But I've been on a lot of features with Kels the Boss. I was on the feature with C. the Trapper with the Kill City Vegas and FNSDC. That video out now. I just did a feature with my partner 41 Potential and Real the Hood Boss. That's a bad mug. That's on his project on Gated Land 3. Finna get ready to drop. But you know, there's a few more people in my inbox I'm finna do some features with. But then once I'm done with them features, I'm gonna get back to dropping me. I'm just gonna drop a few singles with some visuals behind it. But I am working on my next 2 videos, and that will be the stepped on to my intro, what I'm talking about, and that Must I Remind You, and then you know it with GBA Fat Hustle.
Hey, well, you on business, man. My boy on the go, man. Gotta catch up with you, but definitely, yo, you gotta tap in. Shout out to your bro. RIP to all your family, your bro, that you know that has had impact into what you're doing, man. The fact that you decided to keep going with that, man, a lot of people decide to stop. Like, it's hard when you have to deal with so many things that you
Right,
have to change. But the fact that you like, look, I'm gonna find a way to still push their legacy, be that legacy.
right,
So, man, for one, I appreciate you actually being
right,
an example to the community, bro, and to a lot of people around the world, not just in the community, man. We definitely gonna link up and do a lot of shit together because
right,
what you're doing, bro, is like what everybody should be doing, giving it back out to the next
right,
person. And it's not
right,
about charging. That's what it seems like in this industry. It's about charging,
right.
it's about money. But I love what you're doing. I like that you're out there pushing and paving the way. Y'all go check out my man channel. Go check out the 41 Cool channel, man. Go tap into all his music because he's living, breathing, eating,
Right.
and sleeping, everything he do, man. There's no cat that's just lying and capping about what he doing. He's facts. Shout out your social media where everybody can actually tap into you at.
Right. Uh, they can follow me. They can tap into me on Instagram. 41 cool with the K. You know, I'm on Instagram. I got my 41 music page on Facebook. It's the same thing. 41 cool. Then I got the 41 cool YouTube channel. 41 cool swamp. You know what I'm saying? I got the Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I got the TikTok. All 41
Hey,
cool. You know what
everything.
I'm saying? Y'all just tap in. All my music on every streaming platform from Spotify, Amazon Music, Pandora, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal,
Yeah.
anything you can think of, my music on there.
It's out there.
So
Y'all
yeah,
gonna tap into
yeah,
them right now, man. Look,
real,
if
real.
you right now looking to pave the way and push and just bring more unity into the community, like my man 41 Cool, you have his social media, hit him up on. Like you said, he does
Right,
features, he does collaborations. Bro, talk to
right,
him, get to know him, see what he's about, man. He's
right.
here for y'all. And like I said, never stop pushing and paving the way for yourself. You never know who you'll meet along the way. If you
Right.
41 Cool can say one thing to actually leave a message for generations to come, what would that message look like in 15 seconds? Go.
That message is I tell people, man, to get a knowledge of self.
Mm.
Once you get a knowledge of self, get in tune with yourself. So you got to understand that you are God. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So when I say you are God, that means you create your own reality.
Mm-hmm.
And only for you to create your own reality, you got to get a knowledge of self. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? And you gotta be able to visualize. You
Uh-huh.
got to be able to see the image in your head, and then
Hey.
you put the work. That's why when you not to get on those scriptures, but when you read scripture, when you read Bible and all that, that's what you really read, and it's teaching you how to become a God. It's teaching
Mm.
you how to create a world and control it. You get what
Hey.
I'm saying? So get in
Yeah.
tune with yourself. Anything that you want to. That's what it says. A man think is that's what you is. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you think lower yourself, you know what I'm saying? That you're gonna be lower yourself. If
Uh.
you think higher yourself, you know what I'm saying? You going dwell amongst the higher realm of your higher self, and then
Mm.
you'll be able to prosper and succeed and take control of your destiny, and not just your destiny, but your home. Then eventually
Mm.
that turns to your community. Then that elevates to the city. You know what I'm saying? You'll make an impact. It just
Yeah.
it just keep elevating and elevating and elevating. But then when you get all of it, then when you pass that same message with
Yeah.
like-minded people, before you know it, we be around here building.
Boy,
You get
for
what I'm
real.
saying? Yeah.
For real.
You know what
Building
I'm saying?
empires, man. I love it. Like you
Right.
said, get in tune with yourself. Know yourself, man. That's probably the biggest
Right.
message I've heard today was to get in tune with yourself. Because how can you show someone else the way? How can you impact someone else properly when you're not even all the way together? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just by somebody seeing this podcast and seeing 41 Cool with all the confidence. You know what I'm saying? See, he talked about he went to jail and turned around and changed his life for this and that by impacting others. Yo, you can do it too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can do it too. It's not easy. I'm pretty sure it wasn't easy for you, but the fact that you can do it, yo, keep
Right.
pushing, man. Again, for one, thank you for getting on, sharing your stories, sharing your impact with others. I pray that you guys actually tap into this guy, man. He's really cool. And if no one told y'all today, tomorrow, yesterday that they love y'all, know that Shar from the P.E.G podcast love y'all. 41
And
Cool,
cool, love y'all, man.
y'all.
It's all love first and foremost. Right.
Always and forever, man.
Right.
And stay to live to inspire, man. It's all about living to uplift the next. And look, stay tapped into the P&G podcast because we're coming
Right.
back to back with more public figures and artists around the world. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Right.
And you already know. Let's get it. Let's go.
Right.
Hey, let's
Already,
go,
man.
bro. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Peace and love.